Okay, so in this video I wanted to talk about top 3 mistakes startup founders make. So I've been associated with this startup scene since 2012, and I've seen a lot of mistakes that I have also committed, and a lot of people have seen. So I just wanted, through this video, I want to share the top 3. Of course there are too many mistakes, but the top 3 mistakes, so that these are helpful for somebody who is just starting up or somebody who wants to get more knowledge about it. Okay, so the first mistake is starting without market knowledge, right? So we have to understand that in startups or in businesses, what we are trying to do is to solve a need of a customer, right? So it's all about the customers. So just being inside the office, not talking to enough customers, not having the understanding of the pain point, of the magnitude of the problem, of the context in which they face the problem, of the alternate solutions that are out there for that problem, right, is like the number one killer. Some statistics says that 80% of the startups are unable to find a problem which is worth solving. This is only because they are more inward focused. So they are discussing amongst themselves, but never stepping out of the office, never having this sort of a market understanding that what is missing in the market and what is something which needs to be built, right? So if we don't understand the problem or the need of the customer, there is very low probability that we will be able to provide. Most of the time there is no need. So these are just startups made only without any proper research. So market research, market understanding, customer awareness, and the alternate issues which are there, alternate solutions which are there, is very important, which a lot of startup founders miss. Then second, trying to do a lot, unable to focus. So any big market, say you identified that in education there are a lot of things which are missing in India, right? But education also is a big sector. There is a school education, there is college education, then there is education after college, professional education. So you have to decide or choose some segment which you want to work in. You cannot fulfill the needs of all the segments, because all the segments have different needs, right? So unless you are able to do that, you will not be able to focus. And many startups have a very vague statement of which segment they are going after. Who is the customer, right? No, you cannot have all the people as your customer. You cannot satisfy everyone's need. And also from a customer point of view, they are looking for very specialized solutions which are built for them. They are not looking generic solutions, right? So like in soap market, we know there is a soap for beauty, there is soap for hand washing like Dettol, Lifebuoy, right? And so similarly we have to find that sub segment of that segment and focus on that, and just try to fulfill the need of those customers. Not going very in the width, we don't have to go, we have to go in depth. Like we have to find a small segment and try to. This is also called niche, niche business, where you have identify a niche of yourself and try to do work there. That is the second one. And the third one is not executing enough or focusing on executing on the wrong things. What I mean is, a lot of times we have the plan, we have the segment that we want to work in, right? But we are just not working, right? This is very simple. You have to work. Startups are made after tremendous amount of hard work, right? We cannot just make PPTs, we cannot just make Excels, right? Just watch videos or news or funding news or attend events or chase investors, right? So we have to do the real work, the hard work. And also when we are working, we have to make sure that we are not working on the wrong things, like just chasing investors or just trying to impress through media or through friends, etc. We have to work on the right things. So we have to define some matrix of success which are very simple, like revenue or profit or number of users, right? So we have to focus on the right things, and we have to focus very strongly on a segment, and we have to be very focused on the customer, on the understanding of the market. So without these three, right, it's very difficult to make a good product or a service. And I think there most of the startup founders, they are more as I said, they are more inward focused. They are thinking about themselves, maybe debating amongst with the team partner, but not understanding the market enough, the problem enough, not unable to find the sub problem of the problem, and then simply just not working well, right? And a lot of time is wasted in these two, maybe debating too much on these two, and then not executing enough, and maybe when executing on the wrong thing. So you see, it's a very complex thing, startups. That's why the failure rate somewhere around 80 to 90%, right? So it's not intuitive also, and it takes a lot of discipline and a lot of hard work and a lot of strategic thinking to be successful. So yeah, this is it. Please let me know if you have any questions. Okay, thanks.